Whoa!
Hey, I'm Cameron.
I'm Clint.
Today we have the new Tiramisu Frappuccino from Starbucks. This has actually been like a secret menu thing you could kind of custom order, and it wasn't really a thing. But now they have an official way to do it. It's a way different recipe than the custom one.
Will you describe it to me?
So we're just starting off with like a basic coffee-based Frappuccino, cheesecake-inspired whipped cream on top, little bits of biscuit, a dusting of cocoa powder, and then a tiramisu drizzle with the Italian coffee roast base of that.
So if you're a person that's like, hey, no whipped cream, this is the same as just like a regular Frappuccino.
Yeah, but there's the tiramisu drizzle.
But is that on the whipped cream?
Well, it's on top. So I guess if you don't have whipped cream, it's going to be on top of the Frappuccino.
Okay. Good answer.
So, like you were pointing out, tiramisu or tiramisu is a coffee dessert.
Coffee, yeah.
So it's pretty funny that they have a lot of desserts disguised as coffee drinks. Starbucks does. So, like, why wouldn't they have a tiramisu drink? Like, all their stuff is just like an 800-calorie milkshake disguised as a coffee beverage. You know what I mean? That's all it is. It's taken them how long to come up with something that, like, this just makes sense. Like, we've talked about stuff like, this makes sense for you to have this. This does not make sense for you to make this.
This one makes sense.
This one makes sense. Let's try this whipped cream out before we get into the actual Frappuccino, since it seems to be a pretty important part. This is their cheesecake-inspired whipped cream. There's something there that's a little more than whipped cream. There's a little cocoa powder flavor. I don't know, I kind of like it. It's not super sweet. It's got that kind of coffee flavor to it. I kind of like it.
I like my whipped cream fatty and sugary and full of the bad stuff.
You ready to try the Frappuccino itself?
Ready as I'll ever be. Shouldn't it just taste like a regular Frappuccino at this point?
I guess probably. We'll see if it's different.
No, there's something different there. Must be that tiramisu drizzle, right? Am I crazy?
No, it's different. But it's not. Well, no, there's something. What is that?
It's like butterscotch.
Yeah, I was going to say it's butter. There's something buttery going on there. Yeah, it's slightly more butterscotchy version of just like a coffee Frappuccino, mocha Frappuccino.
There's going to be the Starbucks person that watches this. They're going to be like,
That's not butterscotch, you idiots. It's butter rum. How could you think that?
I mean, this just feels like to me like if you went to like a local coffee place and they had their own frozen blended coffee drink that's supposed to be their version of a Frappuccino, it's probably going to taste like this.
Ooh, burn.
Some might like it better, some might not.
It's a frozen coffee drink.
Yeah, I liked the whipped cream, but it wasn't like anything special.
I wasn't impressed with that extra flavor that was in there. I don't think it added anything. If anything, it was like too much going on.
There's going to be probably 28 million people that like this, though. Just offhand
28
guess.
million, yeah.
Right around there.
Somewhere in there. On a scale of 1 to 37, let's rate the Starbucks Frappuccino. Let's rate the Starbucks Frappuccino. Let's rate the Starbucks Frappuccino. Let's rate the Starbucks Frappuccino.
20 out of 37.
I'm going to go with a 17 out of 37.
Thanks for tuning into the 2-Minute Review.